Ascended Visions Radio. Ascended Visions Radio.
Good evening. Welcome once again to the 16th note and Aether Speaks. And this second part of a three-part series is called The Path Towards Ascended Being. The second part is called How to Live, Survive, and Thrive Abundantly in Peace in the 21st Century. One of the first things you have to deal with is spirituality. And this is the foundation. You seek out a higher power to guide you throughout life. Pray, fast, meditate, do good to others. Read good books and media resources. Listen to positive, good music. Enjoy positive outdoors activities. Enjoy positive entertainment. Travel. Eat healthy foods. Have meals with your family as many times as you can. Exercise at least 2 times a week. Keep good, healthy, positive company and friends. Limit social media use to positivity and productivity and strictly business. Speak kind words. Be kind, compassionate, and respectful. Treat others as you would like to be treated. Love yourself and those who love you and themselves. Now, this next part I mentioned in the first part of the series. I didn't break it down, and it was the 4 agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, and I'm going to break those down right now in this section. The 4 agreements. Number 1, be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. Number 2, don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the options and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. Number 3, don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. Number 4, always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under the circumstances, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. That's by Don Miguel Ruiz. Security in the 21st century and beyond for yourself, and this is even before now and after. Realize that you are the future. The enemy wants to destroy your future, and in order to avoid the destruction of your future, you must be wise and smart in all that you do. Each and every day, always be on the alert and be aware of your surroundings. You should keep an emergency contact at the ready. If you ever get in contact with any kind of trouble or with the law, do not be confrontational with the law or anyone that may become hostile. Do not flash your wealth to the world. Dress appropriately at all times. Girls, always tell someone where you're going. If you're going alone, it doesn't feel right, avoid it. Be all wise and civilized at all times. Now there's exceptions to some of these things I said as far as, conflicts and confrontations and whatnot, what have you. Of course, if you threaten, your life is threatened, you fight to the death. I mean, that's just the bottom line. You fight to defend what's yours and what's you and yours. Some people may not agree with me, but that's just how I feel about it. As far as survival is concerned, someone threatens your life, you have the right to defend yourself. Understanding how this world operates, in this realm, there's a lot of different things, algorithms and archetypes and hierarchies and whatnot, what have you. But I kind of broke this down into the control models as far as how things are in control. You got the higher power, you got man, woman, families, CEOs and corporations, at works and jobs, you got supervisors and workers. Then you got your independent business owners and the customers, that's who they work for. Artists work for the collectors. The performers work for the fans. Team owners and coaches work for the athletes. Military, medical, police, fire departments, the chain of command. I mean, these are the partnerships. Not necessarily that they work for each other, but these are the partnerships. And as far as the control models, the higher power is over man, woman, and families. CEOs are over corporations. Supervisors are over workers. Independent business owners cater to the customers. Artists cater to the collectors. Performers cater to the fans. Team owners and coaches are partnered with athletes. Military, medical, police, and fire departments all have a chain of command. The bottom line is learn to be in control of you, because if you don't, somebody else will. Now, if you choose this world and this structure as far as career or what you want to do in life, whatever they have, if you're having a hard time figuring that out, this is what you do. Find as many things as you would like to do, even if you wouldn't get paid for it. Then you narrow down and research who will pay you to do it. Get the education and training necessary to fulfill this goal. Then you find as many things you wouldn't mind doing for a decent salary. Narrow down that list. Research, training, and education necessary to fulfill this goal. Then you research cities, countries, environments you want to live and work in. Establish a beachhead for yourself and work your plans. And set goals and work your plan. If you want to choose a traditional profession, lawyer, doctor, etc., 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 make sure it's what you really committed to do and it's what you really want to do. So whatever you do, do what you really want to do. Then research colleges and universities and trade schools that have the best programs to fulfill your needs and meet your goals. And this is one that's real important. You always should have a plan each and every day. I went over this before in the first part, but I'll go over it again. Always have a plan each and every day. Set goals, meet goals, set new ones, and continue the cycle. Even if you're getting up in the morning, subconsciously we do certain things, brush our teeth, wash our face, wash up, take a shower, take a bath. Stuff like that should come just force a habit. But really, you should consciously plan everything and know what you're planning to do every day till it becomes routine and a rhythm. But you should also plan for straying off the path, if as far as like with all these kind of things that be going on with emergencies and stuff in the cities and towns and whatnot, these crazy happenings, whether it be some kind of shooting or whatever, or snow days or weather conditions, you always should have like an emergency kit in your car, in case you have to stay in the car. You should have a little bit of food or something in there or whatnot, water, and just plan for the worst and plan for the best as well. And this is a little thought that I come up with as far as this will be the thought taken on into our next session, something to think about. And imagination is the sound of thought traveling at the speed of art. You are the artist of your life, so paint a good picture for the world to see. And that's all I gotta say about that. That's just my little take on certain things on how to survive. That's how I survive, And just one of the greatest things that my mother taught me, when I asked her about advice about life and what was the last thing she wanted to say to me as far as advice on living, she didn't give me any philosophy or philosophical saying or scripture or nothing like that. She told me two powerful words, and I think these are the most empowering words that any human being could say to another human being, because it's just that precious. And she said, enjoy life. Thank you. Have a good evening.